Hi guys, do you have a 3D printer in your house? Would you like to make money out of it? With new technological trends, 3D printing has become popular all around the world. Additional earning methods have been created around 3D printing in various applications such as product design, architectural design, aviation, and medical implication. So today we're going to talk about how to make money with a 3D printer. Before that, subscribe to our channel to enjoy more videos. How can you do 3D printing? What sources will you need to have? To start with, you need a 3D printer, 3D modeling software, and a basic understanding of the process. First, you should create a 3D model from modeling software such as Tinkercad, Fusion 360, ZBrush, or Blender. There are so many pre-made 3D models available as online repositories. Then you can arrange the model from a slicing software such as Cura, Prusa Slicer, Tinkerine Suite, or Simplify 3D. Slicing software instructs your 3D printer about the layer height, print speed, and other settings to develop a creative model. Then you have to load the filament on the 3D printer. Mainly, PLA or ABS plastic filament is applied as the filament. After the filament loading is completed, the printer's extruder is heated up. You have to carefully print the model layer by layer and remove it from the platform using a tool like a scraper. So this is the overall procedure of 3D printing. Now let's see what methods you can approach to make money with a 3D printer. The first one is to sell 3D printed products and services. You can build up replacement parts for machinery, which are hard to find in the market, especially for automobiles or the aerospace industry. Sometimes there is a high demand for replacement parts for specific appliances, but the supply is less with the current policies and resource allocation. Therefore, you can fulfill this demand through 3D printing and make money. 3D printing has revolutionized the field of prosthetics as well. As there are many people who need prosthetic limbs and braces, you can provide them with prosthetic components customized according to their requirements at an affordable price. Also, you can earn money by making attractive jewelry with a variety of materials, metals, plastics, and beautiful stones. Also, there is a good demand for toys in the market. If you can add value to toys from 3D printing, consisting of multiple colors and designs, it will truly be unique. Moreover, you can bring the heroic characters in the movies, cartoons, and TV shows to the 3D printed toys, where you can attract more customers. You can sell the products on your own website or join online stores like Etsy or Amazon. The next method to make money with a 3D printer is selling 3D printed goods and models. You can create prototypes for the product development of local businesses. Mostly, the designers don't have 3D printers in-house, so they expect to grant the assistance of a prototype designer before they enter into large-scale production. This will help to save them more time and money as the prototype can be used in their testing mechanism. Today, experts accept that 3D printing is a supportive learning resource, as students can learn and identify subjects through visual 3D models. So, educational models, structures, and lab accessories are imperative in schools and universities. If you have a 3D printer, you can make money by supplying the required 3D printed designs and models to these institutions. Also, you can construct models of a patient's anatomy. In the field of medicine, this is widely used to recognize potential risks and challenges before going for surgery. So, the surgeons can do the planning and simulation precisely. All you have to do is learn how to model patient anatomy and make money out of it. Today, there is a high demand for 3D printed models in the dental field as well, so you can generate revenue by providing customizable dental appliances such as tooth implantation, temporary crowns, and bridges. Another way is to rent out your 3D printer. If you have a 3D printer that you don't have much knowledge of how to operate, or if you're a busy person, you can rent it out and earn an additional income. As previously mentioned, 3D printers are frequently applied in the educational field. Therefore, you can rent out your 3D printer for exhibitions, lab activities, competitions, career fairs, and science days. Apart from that, you can rent it out for organizations, fun games, and for particular purposes of filmmaking as well. Before you rent out a 3D printer, make sure to set up the machine, checking whether it's in good condition and operating without any errors. Then you can establish the rent charges. Doing a market search and identifying the demand and price ranges is better. Next, you can advertise the service, especially via the online market. You can reach local and nearby customers by listing the 3D printer on online platforms like 3D Hubs, Make XYZ, and Shapeways. There you can set up price rates, rental duration, limitations, restrictions, and relevant details in the description. So if you have a 3D printer without getting any use, this is a good way to make money. 3D scanning is yet another outstanding method of earning money. You can set charges for each scan you offer as 3D scanning. As most people don't have 3D printer machines for their day-to-day work, you can provide 3D scanning as a service at a fashionable price. You have to capture the object and create a 3D model digitally. When you've finished scanning a 3D model, it can be used in several applications such as 3D printing, animation, architectural visualization, or virtual reality after being edited, modified, and prepared. Therefore, you will receive a higher demand from the clients such as designers, engineers and architects, and developers. You can get connected with online platforms to promote your 3D scanning. As an example, you can join freelance websites like Upwork or Fiverr. There you can sell your service for 3D scanning. Also, you can join hands with local businesses that might need 3D scanning services. There, you will meet more clients who are expecting to have the best 3D scanning service for their tasks. So this is one of the simplest methods to monetize your 3D scanning efforts. What if you have a 3D printer in your home and you have a long-term experience with it? Yeah, don't let your knowledge expire. You can start to do consultancy with your 3D printer. If you believe that you have the knowledge and hands-on experience for 3D printing, you can represent as an expert in business and technology. Today, most companies are expecting to broaden their business, so they need the assistance of a consultant when taking many decisions, such as whether it will be profitable to buy a 3D printer, how the products can be synchronized with 3D printing, how it affects the supply chain, is there any risks and challenges associated with 3D printing with the resources they have. They will surely contact a consultancy service as they don't want to fall into risk, so you can consult them to make the correct decisions and earn an income as well. Also, you can make money by becoming a freelancer for a 3D printing consultancy. There you can interact with customers and help them to solve their issues regarding 3D printing, giving more knowledge for further improvements. So you can charge fees for consultancy considering the time duration, type of work, and other parameters. The last method that we are introducing is to become a YouTuber who's reviewing 3D printing. This is quite an interesting way of making money. If you have the presenting skills and writing skills apart from the knowledge and experience of 3D printing, you can start with a YouTube channel. It's not compulsory to have the skills in presenting, writing and video editing, as you can do all of these tasks by hiring relevant workers. So you can start a 3D printing YouTube channel and upload interesting videos on different aspects of 3D printing. You can upload video series such as components of the 3D printer and how it works, 3D printing of different objects, how to maintain a 3D printer, and many areas. When you've done a complete guidance on 3D printing on your YouTube channel, you can gather a big audience by sharing your videos on social media platforms. As more as you can expand your audience into some milestones, you will be rewarded. You will be able to earn a revenue by broadcasting advertisements in your video uploads, engaging with sponsorships and brand deals, merchandising sales of different companies, and offering channel memberships to subscribers. Hope you've got some insight on how to make money with a 3D printer. So hurry up, try to follow these methods and turn your 3D printer into a money generator. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then go check out our channel for even more videos like this.